Too late now, man. Time session window already
I
done.
know, I know. That's why I'm saying I'm pretty much done.
All right, let's explain this, right? Because people don't believe their analysis, yeah? Me, I don't mind being wrong. I will analyze and I will only execute on my analysis, like I told you. What did I say about this area? Being a smart money trap, right? 1900 level. This 1900 level. I told you, if there is no manipulation of this, I am not buying, right? This is a what? Resistance. Turn what? Support, right? Look, resistance. Bang, bang, bang. Breaks. Become what? Support. Bang, bam, bam. It's about to get manipulated. If you wanted to buy, you wait for these areas. Okay? So, when we go on M15, okay, and now you open your session. Like I said, whoever took this trade, well done. You know what I'm saying? Well done. But you have to realize why price came back. The reason why price came back because of this. This breaking retest up here. That's why price came back. Okay? But you had your trade for London, no problem. We explained this earlier. But now, pre-New York Open, you see this. Okay? The goal is to take this SMT out. The goal is to take the SMT out. The problem with 90% of you guys is you analyze and don't execute. Which is fine, but if you analyze, you have to execute, man. Right? What can I see here? We broke this level, right? Look, broke, retest, minor inducement. Okay? We push low, we push high, made equal highs. Price push lower, came back, another inducement. Now we're pushing lower, right? We're pushing low. Look, low, test, push lower, inducement of this break and test. You guys got to get good at these minor inducements and reading what is going on. Okay? Now we have tapped into the smart money trap, right? This is the same smart money trap I was telling you about this morning, right? You see? This is not an invalidation. This is a smart money trap. Like what I'm telling you, just reaction. It's
Did,
a trap.
did you call me six?
No, no, no.
Oh, okay. I thought you said okay.
This is just a trap. And people just see, oh, I'm seeing trend line. Brother, where are you seeing the trend line? Where's the trend line? Where? Okay, that's an inducement. That's an inducement. That's an inducement. Where's the trend line? You know, you gotta reprice. You gotta reprice, right? Like we said, this area is a smart money trap due to that 1900 level, which was this, and that got swept. Okay, let's go GU. GU, 1 hour. Same thing. This demand right here does not hold any weight. Why? This is the area you want to trade from, right here. These demands below here, okay? Because your trading range, most people don't realize that's your trading range, okay? This is the low on the 1 hour that led to this high. This is your 1 hour trading range. Okay? So if that's your 1 hour trading range, this is not significant. This is nothing. This area is just nothing. Reaction area. Reaction area. This your area right here. Okay, low to high and you find your area. Okay, so now we go on 15. You understand that, okay, what is going on here? We said this area is smart money trap, right? We said it was smart money trap. Why? Anybody know why? Anybody know why this area was a smart money trap?
Resistance and support level. And
Correct.
failed to make a high.
Correct.
And one that led to the major inducement.
That's also correct.
Before the break and test.
Yes. You got it, man. You got
I
it.
got you, man.
Man, you got it. That's what I'm talking about. You see here? Equal highs. What has happened? Inducement of equal highs, early seller trap, right? Look, equal high inducement, fake out, early seller trap, taken, right? Look. Now, go to your session. Where's my indicator? Now let's read what has happened, right? This will be your extreme zone, all the way up here. This whole area is your extreme zone. Extreme supply. Okay? I did not trade this in London. But let's see. Oh, it was clean. Clean setup, right? Look. Asia high inducement. Right? Reacting from extreme. Price pulls back. Respects what? Respects the supply in London. Right here. Gives you a trade. I didn't trade that one. Right? Now let's go M5. What can we see here? We can see, take out your highlighter tool. High, low, lower high, lower low. Break test. Okay? And the high has led to what? A breaker structure. BOS to the downside. Knowing that what? All of this area is a trap. That is a trap. You don't worry about that. But if you don't know what traps is and how you can find the traps is difficult. It's difficult to do this. Okay? Now, in New York, when price came back, what can we see here? Right? Let's see. New York, right? That's the early seller trap. People that just like to get in, you know? People that just, ah man, I gotta get in. Internal breaker structure, I gotta get in, yeah? Look, here's the early seller's trap. Okay, this is the last low. That led to the high, high, led to the low. Most people here, ah man, they getting in. They getting in. Early seller's trap, right? Got what? Inducement. Cheeky stuff. Inducement. This is real cheeky. Now, you have to do what? Let's delete that. Now you have to read price. Read price. Especially when you know you're selling. You have to read price, right? Let's see here. This is the last low that led to this high. Price came back, mitigate. Failed to make a higher high. What can you expect of this area? Smart money trap. mark it out. Smart money trap. But don't execute yet. Why? Because there's still imbalance. There's still imbalance from here to here. There's still imbalance. You need the imbalance to fill out. You need the imbalance to fill out. Failure, then you could be like, okay, I'm trading this, right? You can see here, price, push up, push down. You do nothing. There's nothing here to do. Push up, right? Fail. Push down, wick, inducement. Okay. Inducement right here. Okay. That took out these equal highs. Let me move that so you can see it. It took out what? These equal highs right here. Inducement. Read price. What is price trying to tell you? Look, comes back. You know now this is a smart money trap. It failed to make a higher high, and it had a minor inducement to the low. You know how we trade SMT. SMT traps, you know. Look, boom, boom. Now full bearish candle. From here, this is your execution. Stop loss at the last inducement high.
Yasin, can you
Yeah.
go on 3 minutes? Let me see what the 3-minute candle post right there. Please.
Same thing, bro.
Amazing. Yeah, I'll be in.
Same thing. It's the context, yeah. If you have the context right, you don't worry about 3 minutes. It's okay because now people are waiting for that. It's not gonna come. Where can you take your profits? Okay, read this
Gotta
low.
break the structure, yeah.
Break it that low, you stop because price could come here, mitigate, go make a higher high. We don't know, but we know this is areas of smart money trap. This line. So if you took that, cool. Today you woke up, right? Age I push 83 pips. Yeah, 83 pips. If you read market structure, right? High, low, lower high, lower low, right? Let's see here. When you see 80 pips, what do we say? 80 pips, yeah? Shane, when you wake up and you see 80 pips, do you take reversal or you continue price?
Well, when Asia already push 80 pips,
Yeah.
I'm looking for a reversal because it
Huh?
wouldn't. Wait, what are you asking?
If Asia from high to low push 80 pips when you usually push like 30 pips,
Oh, it's not
do
coming
you,
back up. It's
do you
not gonna
wake up
come back up
and buy
there.
it? Do you wake up a buy
No, no,
or you
no.
wake up and sell it?
No. You'll sell because it's not gonna come back all the way up there.
There you go,
So
man.
it's not an inducement basically.
So now look at this, yeah? This high is equivalent to this high, right? This high right here is equivalent to that. What has happened here? Boom. Inducement high. Okay? Mitigation. Divergence. This age high is equivalent to this age high. This high right here is equivalent to that high. Mitigation, you had an inducement. Higher time frame divergence. Lovely stuff. This is lovely, but you have to pay attention to the details. Now, from here, let's see what has happened, yeah? Let's go in 5. Okay.
Also, yes, Yasin, your session, like London session, is not gonna move 80 pips to take it out, so it doesn't make sense.
Exactly. Exactly. So now
Yeah, it
look.
doesn't make sense.
Now look. Low, higher high, higher low, higher high, right? From here, look what price did. Took out these lows, right? And now this became what? This is the high that has led to this low. Price made a test and pushed lower, right? So if you want to trade a continuation trade in London, you need what? The test taken out. Break test. Done. Gone. Inducement. Okay, from here, where can you take? Let's go M1. You have to know if you have the direction wrong, context wrong, and you're just waking up hoping that it's gonna go your way, then good luck. Okay? So now you understand you're taking a London continuation trade, right? Because price is bearish. Now let's see here what has happened. Yeah, look. High, low, low, fails to make a high with a what? Minor inducement. Let's mark this out. This area failed to make a high, inducement. Okay? Breaks. This becomes what? SMT. Right? Look. Respects. Does not break the high. Respect it. Mitigate. Right? Look. Break. Break of this. Retest. Push lower. Push high. Push low. From here, where do you enter? If anybody knows, where do you enter? Boom.
Inducement. Yes.
Boom.
Yep, Yasin. Gone 3 minutes right there.
There's a candle.
In.
I know.
I
There's a
was
candle.
in.
Where do you take your profit? Age or low? 1 to 3.
That was my TP, full TP, but yeah.
You know. And what is this? What is this? Anybody know? What is this? If this is age or low, what is this?
SMT.
Why?
Because Asia high and Asia lows are SMT.
No. This is age or low right here. This line.
Sweep of
Yeah,
Asia.
the sweep.
Age or
Sweep.
sweep. Smart money
Asia
trap.
sweep, sorry.
Th-
Sorry,
these
Asia
guys-
sweep, yeah, smart
These
money
guys
traps.
don't know that everything that I'm telling you actually work. You just have to put it in context. In context, right? If this is a smart money trap and you know price is bearish, right? What do you wait for a smart money trap?
Inducement.
Reaction,
Okay.
inducement.
Reaction.
Let's see here. These triple tops. Okay? What do you get out of that? Inducement high. Okay? Here. What has happened? Okay? Let's see. Price made what? Equal highs. That's why I'm like, you know what? This area is not good. The only reason I didn't trade this. I was gonna take it to the downside, but when I seen this, I'm like, yeah, that's not good.
And can I be honest?
Bro,
That's
do
the
you know-
same. That's the same price action as the morning. If you look at it, pretty much looks the same to me.
Yeah, but you trying to catch sells at the bottom. You catching sells at the top. Two
Oh yeah,
different
yeah, yeah,
scenarios.
yeah. That's at the bottom. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Two different
But you're relying on that being SMT. By the
Yeah.
way, that sweep there. Yeah.
Yep.
Bro, do you know why initially I was not looking at it as an SMT?
No, man, you killing me. You killing me. You know we were selling.
Bro,
You were looking to buy from age low. I just laughed. You killing me.
let me
Yeah.
explain.
You see, like I don't know. You know you selling. You know we were selling. You know that low was SMT. Then you just freestyling something here to buy. I don't understand what you were thinking.
Yeah, let me tell you. Can you go on M30 on GU?
G or EU?
GU.
Yeah, let's see. Yeah, what's going on here?
Yeah. Can you see that decisional demand? Go to left. So including Asia sweep, that wick also induced that decisional demand. The blue one. Yeah. Look at that. So I was taking it like it's not just a Asia sweep, but also that inducement which makes it valid. And then it gave breakout structure to upside.
Bro, what
with the
valid,
momentum.
bro? What valid? Your area is here. Your demand is here. Why does this is not a demand?
No. The upper one, the blue one.
This is the blue one right here.
Yeah, that one. That one was also
This is not a
induced.
demand. Why? Okay, let's see.
Let's
Why is
break
this a
into-
valid demand? Let's see. Yeah. Let him remove all drawing. Why is this a valid demand? Okay, let's get it back. Back nice and slow.
No, it was not valid, but it got
Yeah, but
induced.
so
So
why
I
would you
thought I'm
consider
like,
it? That's what I'm
Yeah.
trying to figure out. If this is not a valid demand, why you even considering buys from me?
yeah,
That's nothing, by the
yeah,
way.
there was a
There's
mistake.
nothing there.
Mark structure, yeah, mark
Yeah,
structure.
yeah.
Low,
Now I see it looks brick and
high,
test as well.
inducement low, higher high. This is not structure. This here is not structure. That is not
Hmm.
structure. So swing low, swing
Hmm.
high, swing low, swing high.
And Yassine, all of this move to the downside is complex pullback
No, I
by
know,
how it's coming down.
I know. But now just look,
So yeah.
okay? If this is the low that led to the high, where will your decisional be? Your decisional would not be up here. Your decisional will be here
Yeah,
that
there's no
led to the
decision.
structure shift.
Hmm.
Correct?
Yeah, I got to know.
Yeah, bro. I don't know. You was freestyling today, man.
Yeah.
You got me crazy. I'm telling you today, look,
I,
you see how the daily close? If the daily close fully bearish, okay? If this daily after indecision close fully bearish today, Monday wake up and sell. Because that's what I'm
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah. Because you know where the internal break of structure. Can you hear me? The person's loud. Yassine, would you say then once it breaks, there's a massive daily imbalance if you go on the daily?
Once it breaks. What break? Oh, this?
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm waiting for price to come to these areas. So
Okay, back all the way back down there. Okay, yeah, that's fine.
um let's see some questions. What pro said? Salazar was clear. They pricing reversing 80 pips to Asia high plus price reacted off Asia midpoint. Literally an entry model, a clear as day. That's true. What the other can you enter on M1 when M5 and M15 aligning, but M3 is not? Also, can you give an example of SMT entry if it's possible? What do you mean M3 not aligning? I don't understand. If M5 and M1 is aligning or M5 and M15 aligning, there's no way M3 doesn't align. Can I explain a complex pullback? Complex pullback is supposed to generate liquidity. You guys want to sweep the liquidity. That's what's wrong with you. Market phases, yeah? Market phases. What is market phase? Main push, okay? Or reveal of market intent, right? Reveal of market intent. After that, what do you establish? Complex pullback, retracement, right? Retracement, different name, same shit, right? Main push, same as the reveal of market intent. I just like to say main push, right? Complex pullback, same thing as retracement, same thing, same meaning, right? All of these are meant to do what? Build liquidity before mitigation. So when you see in this trend line here and you're itching to go take that, I see it too, brother. I see it too. This is a trend line. I know. Equal highs. I know. It's a complex pullback. It's supposed to generate liquidity. Okay? Equal highs. I see this. All of this. This is not something that I'm not seeing. But it does not move like that. Learn how the complex pullback moves. Okay? So you could trade it. And once you come to a valid zone, now you can expect all of that to get swept. Complex pullback is a retracement, right? Retracement. It builds liquidity. Okay? Let's see here. Let's see let's see here. 1 hour, right? Look left. We know we were looking for buys. Okay? Because price was bullish. Complex pullback builds liquidity. You guys take a buy and you aiming to kill this. It builds liquidity. Complex pullback builds liquidity. Okay? You can see main push. Price is bullish. Yeah? You start complex pullback. It builds liquidity. It builds liquidity to get taken. Equal highs, complex pullback. It comes to whatever level it wants, then boom, you have liquidity to target. Boom, takes it out. Main push. But you guys see this and you be like, okay, I'm gonna buy here of this whatever zone this is that is not a zone that has no significance, and I'm gonna sweep this trend line at a higher high, and I'm saying at a higher high. Okay, you keep doing that. Let me know how that works. Can I show examples of SMT, bro? There's a lot of examples, bro. Every day. There's weak high, there's Asia low SMT, there's Asia high SMT, Frankfurt low SMT, Frankfurt high SMT, sweep of Asia low SMT, major low that led to a major inducement SMT. There's there's
Bro,
a lot of SMTs.
I was thinking that you said that we need an inducement and reaction and something from an
Inducement.
S.
That is just a trade model, bro.
Oh, okay. Could you? That's what I meant. Could you show
That is
what
a
you?
trade. That is just a trade model.
ياسين
My bro.
ايوه اخي can you check is mitigate this demand? I know the session is
Bro,
over, but for Monday or
just
something,
leave
you
it.
think we're gonna be bullish?
Yeah, could be. Yeah, possibly from here. Just leave it today, man. It's outside
Yeah,
session.
yeah,
Look where I
yeah,
closed, yeah? 1 to 3 or 1 to
yeah.
5. You guys love getting in the top and holding it all the way, then come back hit stop loss and cry about it. If I've been trading for more than almost 6 years now, more than 5, and I close areas that I know price is gonna come take it out. But most of these guys are like wanna hold the top and wanna aim for absolute bottom. When I tell you, all you need is probable legs, a probable area, probable zones. This area right here, that's all I want to catch. I don't care about this. This whole move, I don't care about. Risk here, proper risk management, low stop loss right here, load up lots, and you good. You know, don't catch the top and don't catch the bottom. But yeah, man, it could go from here Monday, but it's gonna be a retracement trade. It's not gonna be like a high high. I don't think. I doubt it's gonna be a high high. But here, my bro, right? When you trying to sell this, okay? You trying to sell this. Let's mark market structure. Okay, where this is SMT execution. There's two different SMTs. You have SMT zones, then you have SMT execution. This is an SMT execution. Look, low, high. Does what? Minor inducement, right? High makes a low. Break structure. Low fails to make a high. Push down. Okay? Does what? Another minor inducement. This becomes a what? The zone here becomes a smart money trap. Had what? Mitigation, inducement high, break lower. So now once it breaks, right? Once this area breaks, which is this, what do you have? This low broke. You had these highs building up as a what? A break test. That's your execution. This is your smart money trap execution right here. Cover the high. Target 1-3 or whatever you want. That's the execution. Knowing that this is smart money trap, this is smart money trap. That's your SMT execution.
Got you, bro. Thank you, man.
Yeah, bro. There's two different things. SMT execution, which is a trade model, a trade lower time frame confirmation. Then you have SMT zones. SMT zones are different. SMT zones, if this is a M15 SMT zone or a H1, is not going to give you a minor inducement. I'm sorry to tell you that. It's not gonna give you a minor inducement, but you know, that's something that you guys have to go back test. Did I catch NQ? Nah, man, Nasdaq. I left it alone, bro. I haven't traded that. Yesterday I had my price alert hit twice. Then I just bought like because yesterday I didn't want to trade. Um, I put one of those with my target. I didn't execute it in real life, but I just because I was like down 7K, so I didn't want to trade anymore. And why I trade my bro here? You have to believe your analysis, right? If you think this is a smart money trap, you have to stick with that, right? Unless you're shown otherwise. To me, this is still a smart money trap. I'm telling you, I told you, I will not buy until it goes below that, right? So, market intent is to take that low, yeah? So, I see an inducement, break, fails to make a higher high, make equal highs, inducement, break, test, push low, inducement, break a structure. We come in here to the smart money trap. This has no relevance, right? Has no relevance. I find my POI with the last inducement and I get in. Targeting that SMT trap.
Beautiful, bro.
How you IDs? SMTs, bro, just, I just named them. Asia low could be SMT. Asia high could be an SMT. Frankfurt high could be an SMT. Frankfurt lows could be an SMT. Sweep of Asia low by itself can be an SMT. Sweep of Asia high by itself is an SMT. Um, After a medium inducement, last M1 that led to the medium inducement, that can be an SMT. Demand zone that led to a major inducement or a supply zone that led to a major inducement, that can be an SMT. You just have to, combine it with context. You can't just take it and just mark many traps. Yeah, bro, gold is flying. Do I have a place where I keep the recordings? Yeah, bro. Right here. That's where I upload them. They're all here. All these recordings right here. I don't know if you can see my screen still?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, this is where I keep the recordings.
Yasin,
My guy.
if you go to EU, akhi, you see after London or in London, after our kill zone, it went up and mitigate this 19,500. It's
Yeah.
medium soon, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so can we anticipate it's gonna revisit there, right? I mean, if it's something to that tragedy.
Possibly, bro, but you just have to combine what price is intent. Price intent is to go make a low and a
Yeah.
complex pullback, right? So
Yes.
what holds more liquidity? This area or these 1, 2, and 3 taps
No,
here?
I mean
Yeah, it can be, yeah.
pro trend after to
Yeah, yeah,
TP target,
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Once pro trend starts, you could target a lot. There's a lot of liquidity coming down, you know.
Yeah.
But that's the point of this. It makes liquidity. It makes liquidity to come down. Look,
Man, it came exactly to 19,500. I was just looking to see the reaction and then just dump.
you see this?
Yeah.
It's don't worry. There's equal highs up here. There's when it turns pro trend, it's the intent is to sweep these.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. People think that support resistance only works sometimes. Yeah, it works sometimes, but you cannot say your what's it called? Only work, right?
Yeah.
Your
And
strategy
our
only work and
strategy.
other people's strategies don't work. But
Yeah.
when they use it wrong, it doesn't work. You see, this is a what? Support resistance level, right? Medium support and resistance level. You see here? Look, tap, break, retest, right? Break, test, break, test, break, failed, test, break, test, and came back, retest, and sold off. But you just have to align it with higher time frame. What's higher time frame is telling you? You gotta be good at reading those stuff, and you'll be good, man. It's easy stuff. This is easy business.
Yeah.
All right, my guys. No more
Yeah,
questions.
every day we learn something new from you. Thank you so
Man,
much.
I
Another
shared
word.
everything. It's just repeated.
Yeah, yeah,
It's all just repeated, you know.
yeah. You say everything, then we take trades from Asia law. Sami, where are you, bro?
Bro,
He put limit Asia law.
bro,
Yasin.
Yeah, man, that guy, he got me so mad. I'm in the cell and I see this guy. He said, "Yeah, when it come there, I got my limit there."
bro.
You know, I could have saved them, but I said, you know what? This guy has to learn the hard way. Let him hit stop loss. I just said nothing.
No, I didn't take it. On lower
Nah.
time frame, it built like a trend line and
You,
then break into. I said
yeah,
if
bro,
we
you
if we can
just have to
step in,
understand where price is intent. Yeah,
yeah,
price does not move for no
yeah,
reason. Like I told you, price does not give you a medium inducement and go the opposite way for no reason. You
yeah,
get what I'm saying?
true.
If I want to play,
Yeah,
like I
I love
told
it.
you, like look how you have to be defined, bro. Like I seen this move, right? I didn't go, now we pro trend, let me buy. I told you clear. If this level is not taken, I'm not buying, right? Why? That's not based
Yeah,
on feelings. That's based on my analysis. And you have to follow what you analyze. It's okay to be wrong. And I'm wrong sometimes, you know?
hmm.
Who cares? You see me have stop loss. I'm not hiding it.
Yeah,
I post my wins same way I post my losses. I don't care. Uh, You see me yesterday take 7K stop loss. Today I'm up
yeah,
16K.
true.
That don't matter to me.
Mashallah.
That don't phase me. You get what I'm saying? But what I'm telling you is don't don't be afraid to be wrong, right? If you wake up and you
Hmm.
analyze, if you're wrong, that's when you go back. Okay, what did I analyze wrong? Okay, one, two, three, maybe
Hmm.
okay. I didn't see this. That's why. That's how you get better.
Hmm.
You see me, I
True.
would not switch my analysis. This what I analyzed, and if I'm waking up early to analyze this, that means I have enough time to analyze. If I'm waking up just before the session and I analyze, maybe now I will switch up my mind because I haven't had enough time. But when you wake up 2 hours before
Hmm.
the session and you analyze, bro, just trust your analysis, bro, and execute on your analysis.
Yeah, true,
Same
bro.
way. I said I'm not gonna get in until this level here. Same thing, bro. I don't change my analysis for
Yeah,
nothing.
true, bro.
A
No,
lot of
honestly,
people
bro, true.
analyze, then get afraid and don't execute and be like, bro, moved without me.
That's worse, bro. That's worse.
You see me yesterday take his stop loss here, right?
Yeah,
I analyzed though, right? That's why I analyze, right? I don't care. His stop loss is his stop loss.
yeah,
I do not care. I hit stop loss here, 7K. You seen it yesterday live. I
yeah,
wasn't
bro.
hiding it. It was live trade. I hit stop loss 7K. I
Yeah,
don't care. This is why I analyzed. This is what I believed, and that's what I executed.
yeah, bro. But taking a loss when you analyze it doesn't matter. You go wrong, you lost. But if it goes your way and you are not in it, even though you analyze it, that's worse. You beat yourself up afterwards, and you do mistakes a lot because you took a bad decision. So
What went
you
wrong with
analyze
this
it,
trade,
you
bro?
get it.
I don't. To be honest, I don't know, man. I cannot tell you what went wrong with this trade. You had a high, you had a low, right? You had an inducement of this area. Okay, fails to make a low, breaks higher, break test. You had an
Yeah,
inducement into a mitigation. Why he came back and wicked us out one more time, I don't know. Like I'm not gonna make stuff up. I'm not gonna sit here and
true.
make it up like I know. I don't know why he came back, but can I look at question tab later? Yeah, bro, I got you. I got you, my bro. You know, this things every day happen, man. Every day. You just gotta wake up and see it. Don't wake up 5 minutes before session expecting you're gonna be a millionaire. Wake up early, analyze, and whatever you analyze, that's what you execute on. And that's why a lot of times I don't do pre-market session because I want people to analyze, yeah? If you see me selling and you analyze buy, my brother, buy. Do not sell. Do not sell. Because that's how you learn. You have to be wrong. And I told you, I see Yarimi in a buy and I analyze a sell and I'll still sell. I don't care, right? Because if I change my bias without hitting stop loss, I'm not gonna learn. I'm not gonna see why he's seeing buys. Maybe this guy is buying 1 to 3. Maybe his TP is right before my level, right? How do you know? Where's this guy analyze what is he targeting? You don't. You know, you guys just switch up your analysis. You see me taking a trade or you see somebody else in a different trade, then you just switch up your analysis. Don't do that. You wake up, you analyze, whatever you analyze, you execute on. And if that didn't work out, when you hit stop loss, you ask a question. Hey, bro, that's what I analyzed. That's what I believed. Why it didn't happen? Now we can start fixing it. And that's how you get better. You don't get better by just, seeing somebody else's um, trading and switching your analysis.
Quick question, my guy, if you don't mind.
Yeah, yeah.
Like if you go to EU on the 29th of January, or GU, my bad, on the 29th of January, you see like for complex pullback, right, we need to see 2 leg 15 minute. Will you say that zone that it tapped into was a valid zone?
Okay, let's see here.
But I've seen a lot of people take sells off of that zone.
Okay, let's see, yeah. Complex pullback needs what? 2 legs, yeah?
2 legs, yeah.
This is the last low. That led to what?
Was it last low that led to
A
a
high high,
high?
right?
Yeah.
Because this area did not lead to a high high, right? Let's put a line here. Where's the low that led to a high high on M15? This is the low that led to a high high, right? Now, let's put this. Okay? When price comes mitigated like this, and you say not a high high, what happens? Okay? What has happened here? Now you could say what? You
That
have
we
a
have
high,
a
you have a low, you had a smart money trap here, fails to make a higher high, breaks lower. Anywhere from here is your area. Anywhere from here you want to trade, you could take it. Is this 2 legs or no?
I'm talking about the people before the 2 leg took sells,
Yeah, I mean,
like
I don't
from
know,
this
man.
zone.
You gotta go ask them. This is what I use. You know, I don't
So that
know.
1 leg wasn't valid. Like it should have broken the last
Was it
low
valid?
that led
Was
to
it valid or not? It's basically you trading just like market mechanics. This is not like after a
because
major
like the thing
inducement you
is, my
want to see
guy,
2 legs.
like
Huh?
if you look at EU did 2 legs while
Yeah, so
GU
that's what
didn't.
I traded EU.
But can you look at EU and say, okay, if EU had done 2 legs, we
No,
anticipate GU
I
to
don't
do.
I don't know. I don't do that. So if you do it, you do it on your own terms. Me personally, I
Okay,
don't
fair
do
enough.
that.
Okay,
So if you want to do that, you have to go back test it. You have to go back test major inducement. EU does 2 legs. GU does not do 2 legs, and go find it. But me personally,
okay,
I don't do that.
okay, that makes sense. Okay, thank you.
You know, I can only show you what I do. You know what I mean, bro?
100%.
Follow your own analysis 100%. Back test what works. Facts. What would you recommend to build confidence in your analysis? Just hella back testing? Yeah, bro. Context. Context, right? Price always has a what? A objective. Find the objective. Where is price most likely to go? Once you start getting good at that, trading becomes easy. All right, my guys. Yeah, bro. I'm telling you, you're just objective. Yeah, if price did a major inducement, it's not gonna come react here and go higher, right? Price, if price, this is a major inducement. right? From here, it's not gonna go make a higher high. It's not gonna go do this, right? So objective of price of after a higher high is retracement. You just gotta get good at reading price, you know? Medium, like I tell people, yeah? What did we say? Medium inducement, reversal. No medium inducement, you look continuation. Well, I was saying it earlier, right? Look, this is Asia. Do you have a medium inducement? No. Okay? What do you look for? Continuation. Where will be the continuation? A high, a low. It has to go make a lower high to make a lower low. Continuation will be sells. But now when price is here, if your session opens here, then you could be like, okay, I'm at extreme demand. I could go look for a buy. You know? My man, Nish, you good, man. Just make the profits, make the funds, man. Make the funds. You all good. Just, make the funds, help out yourself, help out your family. That's all that matters. Man, respect my bro, and just love my bro. Just, what I mean? This is like people don't understand how trading is easy for me. Like I came from somewhere that, I burnt a lot of accounts. People don't believe it. I have videos to prove that I used to burn 2 accounts a day, sometimes three, you know. Revenge, like everything you could think of, revenge trading. I done that, you know. Uh, Buying, hand stop loss, turning into a seller, try to sell. I done that. Um, Not analyzing, just freestyling. I done that. Like you name it, I done it, bro. Like, taking 5 losses same day, same session. I done that, you know. Can I make a Discord group and invite people? We already have a Discord, bro. It just, it has to be low key, cause we're not here for nonsense, man. Nonsense is not, you get it. Like I wouldn't post this stuff for free or host these Zoom calls if I didn't try to help people. I would have tried to make people pay, but I really don't care to pay because I make enough money off this. You know what I'm saying? Then plus, if you make people pay, now you have to be responsible for them. You gotta sit there and whatever you promise them is what you have to do because people are paying you now. I don't want nobody to pay me. I'm good. I'm just helping out to help out. I'm already here doing it. So you get what I'm saying? And
We thank you so much for that, Yasin.
yeah, bro, you're good.
Reward you, bro. Wallah, we
True,
learn so
bro,
much
true.
every day.
Really appreciate it.
This is just light stuff, man. This is light stuff. Like the only difference is price delivers different every day. You know,
Yeah.
every day it just delivers different. You just have to backtest this stuff. The information is there. You just literally have to go backtest. All you have to do is backtest to build your confidence.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah, man.
did I have nah, bro? I had a strong belief that London was gonna push down and take it, but but once price induced London high, I was like, yeah, it's gonna come back down. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. That Discord, it's not even your even fault. That Discord is just, toxic. I don't want to be in no Discord like that. These guys, they just argue, they don't want to learn nothing. Then that's why it's not even your Remy fault. It's just these guys, it's a bunch of kids. So, you know what I mean? It's a bunch of kids, bro. Bunch of kids on Discord. Yo, bro, what's your favorite FIFA? Okay. I'm here trying to make money. These guys talking about FIFA. That's not my place. I don't want to be there, you know? So I like a lot of times I don't comment or try to give people advice because I do trade a little bit different than what Urimi teaches, right? It's the same SMC, right? It's the same thing. It just I mark out smart money traps. I talk about smart money traps. I utilize smart money traps. Like Urimi said, he doesn't, right? So when people ask me in that Discord, I really don't want to answer and give you something that Urimi is not saying because you know what I'm saying? You're gonna go back to him and be like, log bro. You're gonna go back to him and say that, this is what, this guy showed me. Bro, Urimi did not say none of this, right? Urimi does not use smart money traps. He use just traps, early buyers, early sellers, pre-contest traps. I use smart money traps. That's two different things. So I don't like to share them and say them in that Discord because I don't want nobody to follow something that, you know what I'm saying, Urimi did not say. I'm just showing you what I do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you this how Urimi, what's it called? Uh, use them. Because these stuff I learned from Makar and Alex. So that's what I'm utilizing. And that's what works for me. And that's fine. And some people, unintentional movement, liquidity sweep, and stuff like that works for them. Me personally, I cannot see it. So I cannot force myself to see something that I cannot see. So, you know what I'm saying? I can see these stuff. These stuff I got really good at seeing and reading. You know what I'm saying? It just, well, whatever works for you, this is what you use. You get what I mean? That's why when people ask me questions, I just don't really like to get involved in answering. Yo, bro, what's a smart money trap? It's not like that. I don't want to show you. It just I trade a little bit different, so I don't want to, confuse you. If your mentor is telling you, right, 1, 2, 3, 4, do this, right, and enter off here, and now I'm telling you, for example, wait for that high to get induced. You mixing up cake and sausage and trying to get a cocktail, right? That don't work. So you just gotta follow what your mentor is saying. You know what I'm saying? Just follow what your Reem is telling you. And I'm not saying it doesn't work. It does work. You just have to be able to see it, right? So I cannot come and tell you stop trading this way when you've been trading the other way. I'm just like it's like I said, it's the same strategy, right? Just a little bit different. Like I only thing that's different, I just utilize smart money traps and I consider medium inducements outside time window. Yarimi does not do that. If a medium inducement doesn't happen in time window, he does not consider it. I do. And the reason why I do it because inducements are inducements. Doesn't matter what time they happen. Yes, inducement in session is the most valid, the most what's it called? Traded, right? Cool. When an medium inducement closes as a wick, it shows you that uh lack of going that way and going the opposite way. True. But you have those odd days where it closes as a body. You have those odd days where it's a medium inducement outside window, and I see them more than not. So, I trade them now. But that doesn't mean that what he's saying is wrong. Is he's right. It just that I see a lot of inducements outside time window, medium inducement, and age high. Stuff like that, and I just started utilizing them. That's the only difference. You know,
I'm
you see a
just
lot
I'm
of
just
days medium inducement that does not close as a wick and still plays. A lot of times it will not close as a wick. It will close as a body, and it's a wick somewhere else.
my
Yeah,
guy.
man. Just how you utilize them. You get what I'm saying? That's why just see you trade outside time window, you will get burned. We're looking to buy here. You want time, 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 time aligned with the mitigation, right? Market structure, right? Main push, complex pullback, efficiency of pullback. Okay, this is what your market structure cycle. Market structure cycle, right? Main push, complex pullback, efficiency of pullback, right? Liquidity cycle. What do you need? You need a build up, inducement, mitigation. In what? Time, time. Here you're missing the time. You have a build up. You have an inducement of this what? Support or resistance turn support. Mitigation. We're missing time. If London opened here, 100% I'll be buying. You know what I'm saying? But time is very important. We don't have time. So when you don't have time, you don't act on these. You just leave it. Yeah, bro. They all work. Like I said, man, Yurimi sees stuff that I cannot see. And I understand he has a lot more experience than I do, you know what I'm saying? So like when he sees stuff that I cannot see, I cannot be mad at myself that like I cannot be mad at him that I cannot see it. The guy has way more experience than me. You know what I mean? It's like you go and I don't know if you guys watch obviously you guys watch football, but I cannot go compare to Cristiano Ronaldo, right? Because Cristiano Ronaldo got years on me, right? Pro, years on me. So you just gotta find what works for you and just use it, you know? Yeah, man. If it was liquidity cycle time, mitigation here, this high at least will be a smart money trap. Okay, Urimi, bro. Let me tell you what, Urimi is genuine, right? He tell you straight up how it is, right? What I learned from him is execution, not like M1 execution or anything like that, but like just like, believe in yourself all around, all around stuff like that. I did learn a lot market structure from Urimi, you know. I learned like medium inducement stuff like that. I've been new, but like the guy is like he believes in himself, right? And that's what you want to do. And and like he helps me a lot with psychology and stuff like that. Even like structure, you know what I'm saying? He helped me a lot with structure. I did learn structure from Urimi. Like, a lot of people just bite, yeah? They learn something from somebody and they just bite. You get what I'm saying? That's not me, man. I learned a lot from Urimi. I would never lie. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna sit here and lie and say I just learned from Yareem by himself because I'll be lying. I learned a lot from Alex as well. I learned a lot from Wakar as well. But you know what I'm saying? They all taught me something. Almost 6 now, bro. Almost 6 years. So that's what I'm telling you. Like every one of them had an impact in me somehow, right? How did I get profitable? I've been trading. Yeah, bro. It's just time, bro. It's time. You cannot rush this. It's just time. The more time you spend on this, I know a lot of people love live trading, right? Live trading takes you 4 hours off your day every day. Plus your analysis time, you could say 6 hours, right? I'd rather spend 6 hours in back testing, right? But back testing in 6 hours, I could go through a month and a half of price action. 6 hours a day, you're only trading London and New York. But whatever floats your boat is whatever you do. You've been trading for a year now? No, bro. Oh, when did I get profitable? Oh, like maybe almost 2 years now. A year and a half plus something. A little bit. Did I start with props? Yeah, man. Prop firms. I still have prop firms. I still have like 3 accounts. Yeah, once I made a little bit of money, I moved to live. Yep. But I did rinse the prop firms for a while. I rinsed them out for a while. I got denied for a lot of payouts, all that jazz. Nah, bro, you cannot think like that. You get what I'm saying? Like you cannot think this way, right? You just gotta like give people benefit of the doubt, right? You know what I'm saying? If I don't think he's hiding anything, I just think that you're not seeing it. He shares like That's the problem, right? You go watch Wakar, then come back and try to learn from Urimi. That does not work, right? Because Wakar believes something else or trades a different way. And Urimi trades a different way. Urimi cannot show you what Wakar is telling you because he does not trade that way. And you just have to respect that, right? Urimi trades a certain way and he's just showing you what he does. Just like what I'm showing you, what I'm doing here. And I know Urimi does not trade this exact same way, but I cannot show you what Urimi does. Only Urimi could show you that. You get what I'm saying? So you cannot be mad at him that what he's saying is it's not clocking in your head. You get what I'm saying? Because he can only show you what he does, right? He's showing you what he does, so it's not hiding or anything. You know what I mean? He's only showing you what he does. He cannot explain to you how Alex trades, or he cannot explain to you how okay Wakar trades. We're all trading SMC, just different people. Take different things. Make 10K, bro, 10K out, and start your live trade. You be good. Yeah, bro, just stick to one guy, learn one thing, and people think I teach. I don't teach. I just try to help people with whatever I know, you know. ICT markets, my guy. You go open a halal account there. Ah, man, I think I've so my like like 3 years ago, 4 years ago was bad. I think like the first year I smoked like 10K plus in prop firms. Just loss after loss after loss. Then I started getting funded. Got funded, not even a fucking single payout, right? Just blown. I've blown 2,500 accounts. Just, doing nonsense bullshit. Then, when I finally stopped all of that and changed, that's when I made money. But if I blown 25K, 100K, 25 funded accounts, right? Imagine how many I blow try to get funded, you know? It was always something. The problem is I would get into a prop firm because you get what I'm saying? I live in New York, right? And you guys live in the UK. You guys have a lot of options. You have FTMO, Fivers, you have a lot of options for prop firm. 3 years ago, I did not have that many options. FTMO wasn't working for US. A lot of prop firms did not, so I had to go with the prop firms that US traders use. But most of them have like mad rules, bro. Profitability rules. You cannot make more than this much a day. You cannot risk more than this. Then I think when I got smoked is I made a profit and I requested a payout and they denied it because they said something about, oh, you made this much, you have to make now this amount for you to request a payout, and I just started revenge trading from there and it just went south, you know, because I made money and I wanted to, I was like, okay, my first payout, let me, and I was mad happy, hyped. Then they're like, yeah, no, we can't pay you out right now because you need one, two, three, and you have, they just started nonsense. And from there, just my eyes went real red, my bro. You know, yeah, that's what made me blow a lot of these accounts because just revenge trading and getting mad and try to trade when I'm mad and stuff like that. It just my aha moment is when I stopped revenge trading. Yeah, man, my eyes turned red, like real red, bro. I was tight. I was real tight, man. I made 15K and they wouldn't pay me. Imagine, bro, your first payout, you make 15K and they don't pay you. That hurts. That hurt deep. When they make nonsense, yeah? You spent your money, your hard-earned money, buy these prop firms, and now okay, time for payout and they don't pay you. Man, that got me so mad. What prop firm? We're not gonna say no names, bro. I told you my aha moment is when I started Stopped all doing all of that. One stop loss, I used to go to sleep. One stop loss, right? That's the only way I had to stop myself from revenge trading and over trading. And one stop loss, even if I see the setup. You know, I say I took a stop loss here, right? And I was looking to buy, but price is now here, and I see the buy setup. I would not trade this. One stop loss, done. Go to sleep. Leave it alone. You should have stayed patient for that. You should have not taken this out. You know, that's how I stop myself from over trading. Yeah, man. SL Hotel, man. You know, I clock in, I don't clock out until next day. Like yesterday, when I clocked in on a SLS hotel, I did not clock out till this morning. So when I clocked out. It's like a job, you know? Yeah. SL Hotel is crazy. Am I born in New York? Nah, bro. I was born back in Jamaica. I moved out here like 15 years ago. Nah, bro. I don't want. That's a headache, man. That's a headache. Trying to, you know. If you guys want to link up, let's go to Umbra or something, you know. Go to Saudi Arabia. I'll be out there. Dubai, I'm not going. Dubai just it's a negative for me. I would not live there. I'm not interested. I've been there before, but why? Because them guys, bro, they killing a lot of people. You know, them guys right there. I'm not saying the people. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying the government is killing a lot of people, and I just, as it goes against my beliefs, so I'm not gonna waste my time there. Yeah, bro, but it's different, yeah. If you got say it like this, right? If you or your brother are fighting, right? And now I come in and jump you, you and your brother you could fight, it's family. Leave it in the family, right? I cannot jump in. I'm an outsider, right? Just like say you know, Yemen, right? The same people are fighting. Now you involve US. What does the US have to do in it? Just an outsider. That's when the two guys that's fighting, like say you and your brother are fighting and I jump in to help you, you and your brother should stop the fighting and jump on me and beat me up. That's how it should be, right? You don't get
But Yasin,
yo,
UAE is what caused the war in Sudan.
yeah, bro, I'm knowing, man. I'm knowing already.
Okay.
It just crazy, yeah? You got a country that's full of desert. It just desert, right? Desert. And you go look back at the history, right? Who built and who taught these guys
Sudanese
like
people.
who was teaching in the universities, who taught them construction is Sudan, right? And
Exactly.
now this country UAE has zero, right? Zero gold, but they somehow they hold the largest gold reserve in the whole world. You know what I'm saying? No politics. Like, believe whatever you want, but this is what I just believe, right? But then the countries that have the gold in Africa, like we talk about, all the countries, not just Sudan. There's a lot of countries that rich, in gold, silver, all these stuff, diamonds. Why is it always the poorest? Why are it always the poorest countries? You know what I mean? Then you go dig deep into it and you see some crazy stuff. I'm not telling you like, believe is what I believe. It's politics. Yeah, politics. Everybody has different views, but I believe that if a country is right, if a country wants to go make a fair trade, you go to the other country and you buy the gold within price, right? Market price. Market price is this, pay for the gold, and nobody's gonna tell you nothing. But you don't go sponsor guys that's raping women's, killing innocent guys just for you to get the gold cheap. You don't do that. You don't give these guys guns. They're out there, you know what I'm saying? Innocent people. Say you got a sister, they get her out, rape her right in front of you, kill you. You can't do shit. You know, that's just not right, right? But everybody believe different, so I'm not, you know what I mean? And it's like bunch of evidence, right? Like if you're gonna send guns and stuff out there to different people, at least take out your tag, right? Because the boxes you send in your ammo and stuff, take out the UAE tag. Take out that. Then people, you know, when they find those boxes, they be like, you know what? Uh, this is not from us, right? You could say this is not from us. But the boxes, the ammo boxes, all that, it literally says your name on it, engraved, like from manufacturer. So you can't be doing that and denying it. They'd be like, oh no, I ain't got nothing to do with it. What you mean, bro? Your name is all. It's like your fingerprint. You go commit a crime, your fingerprint all over that, and you'd be like, yeah, bro, I wasn't here. What you mean you wasn't here? Your fingerprint is here. So do you have an alibi? What was you doing? Where were you at? You know, and you can't explain it. It's kind of crazy. Man, I've been boycotting that place for a while now, man. It is power, bro. I understand, bro, but people tend to you know, have a blind eye for, stuff like that. All of these guys are humans, we're all humans. So, we believe the same thing. We believe in God, one God. So, if you can't help your brother out, it's kind of crazy. I don't this is just trading, bro. Strictly trading. This is not politics. I don't want to influence nobody with politics. I don't want to do none of that. I'm just telling you what I believe and why I won't move out there and live out there, right? Because this is it goes against my beliefs. That's just me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying the people there are bad. I'm saying the government is bad. I met a lot of, you know, people from out there that actually natives, real nice guys, man. Every country you have the bad and you have the good, and everywhere, everywhere you go, there's good and there's bad, you know. And they're just straight up evil. But I'm saying that like that government is sponsored by Israel, straight up. That government is just straight up sponsored by Israel. You know what I'm saying? You can't tell me that's a Muslim country. You got, like that when you go out there, bro, if you've been out there, I've been out there. That thing is like it's like Miami. Like, like if I wanted to go see stuff like that, I'll go Miami, bro. I won't go be at Dubai. Like, you know what I mean? That right there is just straight up Miami. You know what I mean? How is that Muslim country, bro?
Yasin is worse than Miami.
Nah, I know, bro. I've been out there, bro. I've been out there so many times. I know how it is.
It's crazy.
Then you come back, you try to tell me about Islam, bro. Like, what? Come on, man. Like, come on, man. I'm not saying it's not a good country. It's a good country. They do good for themselves. You just can't bite the hand that fed you. You got what I mean? Go look at the
Yeah,
history. That place was a desert, right? That place was a desert.
yeah,
You
may
know what?
Allah correct everyone.
Yeah, man. I'm not saying the people are bad, man. There's a lot of people that they're good people out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
It's just the government. The government is doing bad. I'm not saying they're doing bad for their country, because their country obviously doing well. It just they doing a lot of bullshit to the surrounding areas. But if we're all Muslims, why are we doing that? You know what I mean? But that's
yeah,
that's
man.
all I'm saying. You cannot sponsor a terrorist group, right? That just goes around like I have a lot of friends out there that I know like firsthand, bro. They go out, these guys, I'm not saying my friends, but literally this group that's getting sponsored, right? These guys fly out planes from Emirates to Chad, from Chad to Sudan, right? And bring in weapons, bring in this, bring in that, bring in like all kind of ammunition, airplanes, you name it, right? But now they can't do that anymore because Saudi Arabia just blocked that pathway. They on their ass, so they getting smoked now. Saudi Arabia is a different level. Yeah, bro. They got guys from Colombia, Chad, Libya fighting these guys. Yeah, they pay them. Yeah, come fight for us. We'll give you this, right? Why? All because of the gold. All because of the gold. They want to hold the gold. It's crazy. It's crazy out there.
Yeah, man,
Man, I'd
leave
rather
them.
pay taxes than go live in that country.
Yasin, let
Yo,
us make 1, 2, 3, bro.
yeah, man. I just have to make
Leave
more one to
Dubai,
three.
bye.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Man, once you make enough, you could go open an LLC. Then you could claim everything as a what's it called? Tax what's it called? Business expense. You go buy a car, that's a business expense. You go buy a house, that's your business expense. You could make a lot of, the system is rigged. You just have to know how to use the system. I could go right now, go get a hotel, 5-star hotel, right? And pay like say $10,000 and be like, yeah, I was out there in a business meeting. At the end of the year, claim all of that back. You know, you just have to play your way around this. But if you're just not doing it, you're gonna get smoked because personal taxes is 45%. Business taxes is 25%, so it's lower. So they give you tax breaks. So, if I'm already making the money, might as well, open a LLC and do your thing. Even if you withdraw to crypto, now crypto they tax you on it too. Unless you leave it in a wallet. If you leave it in a wallet, you're not gonna get taxed. But as soon as you try to take it out, you're done.
Where is this? Where is this, bro? You talking about US?
Yeah.
Oh.
The same rule for the UK as well, bro.
Yeah, man, you just gotta look out for your brothers, you know what I mean? Look at what they did to Palestine, bro. It's crazy, right? It's crazy. Well, these guys are just cowards, They're just quiet. I wish I had power, man. I would have been out there with some wicked stuff, man. Like,
Inshallah, a couple of 1, 2, 3s, bro. We can make a difference in the world, yeah?
nah, for sure, man. I just like I don't like to say this, but I tell you, man, you make a little money, give back, see how God reward you. That come back in like tenfold, bro. I promise you.
Yeah, you're right, my bro.
You know,
Inshallah, man, we make money so we can make a difference.
help out the poor, help even if you don't gotta even you don't even gotta give it to like somebody you don't know. Go to your local mosque, donate, I don't know, help out a homeless guy. Like, it doesn't have to be like, just do something. Try to give
Yeah,
back. Because
that's true.
you
Bro,
cannot
even
beg God to give you when you don't want to give, right? So it's like I look at it as a forex exchange, It's a give and receive. Same way God is blessing you, have to bless back, or you try to
Yeah,
bless
yeah.
back.
bro, even before getting profitable, we can give back. Like now you teaching us. If we go for like you teaching us, it would be like hundreds of thousands of dollars we would be paying to a person. Like what we know right now, there are many people like do not understand English or something. If even they come here, they won't understand anything. Like I was planning to open a channel and to explain these things in Urdu, so many Indian, Pakistanis, Bangladeshis will understand all these complex topics or something. So they will know, and if they start earning, so obviously it's a giving back to society or something.
Yes, sir. Just try to
So
help out
we
another
can
guy.
make a
Like
difference.
even when you guys hop on like like that's what I like. Like even when there's no ego. Like I see a lot of people like somebody will ask a question, and they'll hop on and try to help them when they have time, bro. I respect that, bro. Because a lot of people won't do that. A lot of
Yeah,
people
true,
see
bro.
a lot of people see themselves that they're better than somebody else, or bro, I'm not better than nobody, bro. I'm the same as you.
No, obviously we
You
not.
know.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time. Like everybody will be, inshallah, profitable and they will know many
Yeah,
things.
yeah, for sure,
So
man.
if we know something few points more than someone, so it doesn't matter. Like if it does not matter that we are better or something. They will know it by the time.
You just gotta understand, man. It just, somebody else did the same thing you want to do, right? You just have to spend like something let me tell you, bro. 5 years took me to
Yeah,
learn
bro.
all this stuff. 5 years, right? Trying to figure out this stuff. Me trying to figure out smart money traps took me 2 years to try to figure out smart money traps. And I don't mind sharing if it's gonna save you time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you. I'm not
Bro,
telling nobody
real,
go use it. You know what I mean?
bro, really salute you. Like I was struggling with this concept for 1 year. It's been 2 months or something. I joined your Discord group and like followed you, and Alhamdulillah, Alhamdulillah. Like I know these things and these traps and everything. So it took you like years, and you taught us in months.
Man, I'm
So
I'm I'm telling you, and you just have to. Some days I know, bro, it hurts, right? When you wake up every day and try to trade. Some days, I swear to God, you just close your laptop. There's no trade. Even though there's
true,
a
bro.
trade, it's just not a probable setup for you. So maybe you shouldn't be risking on it. So like
True, bro.
some
True.
days you just have to not trade. And I sometimes I struggle with that too. Sometimes I wake up and I freestyle, and you will see me freestyle sometimes. But guess what? I always make it
Mm.
back because I have that skill to make it back where I seen
Yeah,
results.
true. Yeah,
Make it back.
true.
But what I'm telling you is
Mm.
when you try to become profitable, stick to time window. Stick to these guys that's telling you, okay, stick to time window. Stick to trading this. You know, um, follow that. Once you make money and you understand, okay, you can hit 1 to 3 with your eyes closed because say today you took a loss, you're not blowing up your account because tomorrow you just take a 1 to 3. The next day you take a 1 to 3.
Yeah.
Now you back like profit plus more, and now you could go do the same thing you was doing. I'm telling you, trade
Yeah,
outside
true.
window when you're profitable. You make money, you already have money. Do whatever. Sometimes you see me trading in Asia. I promise you. Sometimes
Yeah,
you
yeah.
you catch me, but I
Mhm.
think that like if you're not profitable, that's a bad habit. You shouldn't be doing it because 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna find a trade in Asia, and and I don't trade Asia every day. Just that one day I find a setup, I will execute. But you just have to stick up to
Yeah.
rules, make up whatever rules that work for you is what you use. You know what I mean? And just back test.
Yeah,
I'm
bro.
telling you, back test. You go and try to be a doctor, and the doctor is telling you you have to go to the mountain and get this medicine and get this herb and eat it to become a doctor, and you out here, collecting bottles, thinking that you're gonna be a doctor. That's two different things, right? So,
True, bro.
you know what I mean? You just gotta like if you wanna be an imam or a sheikh, right? They telling you these scholars, you have to
Yeah.
go study deen, you have to study these books, you have to become really good at these, but you're not doing that. You out in the block, you're not gonna become a sheikh, bro. You're not gonna become an imam,
Yeah, obviously.
you know?
You going and asking ChatGPT Islamic questions and call yourself a scholar.
Bro, when you take a loss, bro, that because you're not following your system, you just have to just close the laptop, go to sleep. Doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It doesn't
true.
matter if you find a setup or not. That's how I used
Yeah.
to stop myself. I take a stop loss, say like I'm trying to enter, right? And most times you hit stop loss because it's either you was afraid because price was gonna move, or something happened, right? So if I was trying to trade from here and I hit stop loss, I'm leaving. Even if this comes here, I'm closing this laptop. I'm just going. That's what I used to do because
Yeah, yeah,
I
true.
used to get in from here too, then another stop loss. Okay, yeah, yeah. That's this is the order block. This is
Yeah.
the order. Get in here, boom, another stop loss. Then now you're blown as like you blown your account one day, and I used to do that. So
Yeah, true, bro.
just don't do that one. And 1 to 3, man, just get 1 to 3. You get real good
One,
at
two,
one
three,
to three.
exactly.
You enter early, bro, because you're afraid. You're afraid the price is gonna leave you. You're afraid price is gonna leave you. You know, that's where that come from. But yeah, my guys, you guys stay safe, man. Have a blessed weekend, you know. And I'm out of here, man.
Thank you, my guy. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
man.
brother.
Blessings.
We'll see you, yeah? No
Yeah,
more red eye.
inshallah. For sure.
حبيبي